The more we use social media, the more dissatisfied we often feel about our own lives. One big reason for this is that what we see on social media is often not the real deal. It's a photoshopped version of our life. So when we compare our regular lives to these dolled-up social media posts, we can start feeling dissatisfied with ourselves, our bodies, our clothes, our homes, or even our partners. It's like comparing apples to oranges because what we see online is filtered and edited. God teaches us that if we focus on being grateful for what we have, we'll find more happiness and abundance in our lives. Imagine this, a young, successful entrepreneur who seems to have it all on Instagram, but behind the scenes, he's battling anxiety and loneliness. Or a popular influencer with millions of followers, living the dream life. But in reality, she's struggling with her self-esteem and mental health. Today we're diving deep into a topic that affects each one of us: social media. We'll explore how social media promotes a fake reality that can be psychologically damaging us. We'll learn how social platforms prey on our innate desires for connection and validation, but leave many of us depressed and anxious. Trap number 1, the dopamine dilemma. Social media is engineered to be addictive. Sites like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok use proven techniques to keep you scrolling endlessly. Engineers call it the slot machine effect. Random reinforcement rewards like notifications, likes, and followers release dopamine, a feel-good chemical in the brain. Unpredictable rewards condition our brains to crave for more. These sites are purposefully designed to maximize time spent. The average person spends 2.5 hours a day on social media, displacing real relationships and activities. This addiction is so severe, a new type of rehab exists for digital detox. We're hooked on the fake reality social media offers, but it leaves many of us depressed or anxious. Trap number 2, the illusion of perfection. Have you ever compared yourself to that fitness model with the perfect body, or that jet-setting influencer living a life of luxury? Yes, we have. The perfectly curated lives displayed on social media promote unrealistic standards. We scroll through our feeds, and everyone looks so happy. Influencers travel the world and have perfect bodies, perfectly curated photos, exciting adventures, accomplishments shared. But this glossy facade is often far from the truth. Studies show heavy social media usage correlates with higher rates of depression and anxiety. It destroys self-worth. Teens feel immense pressure to measure up to the fake reality they see online. These drives skyrocketing mental health issues. The fantasy of social media undermines real self-acceptance and joy. You end up basing your value on likes and compares, but no one's life is as perfect as their profile. Trap number 3, vanity metrics. On social platforms, self-worth becomes tied to vanity metrics like followers and likes, but these numbers reveal nothing of true value or character. A study by the Royal Society for Public Health ranked Instagram as having the most negative impact on young people's mental health. The pursuit of approval has devastating effects. When you only show your best moments, you start believing your worth equals your popularity. But real confidence comes from inner growth, not just how many likes you get on social media. Basing your value on superficial metrics creates a stressful and depressing facade. You end up envying others rather than appreciating yourself. Trap number 4, the fear of missing out, FOMO. The constant stream of social media breeds an anxious fear of missing out called FOMO, the fear of missing out. You know that feeling when you see your friends doing cool stuff on social media and you wish you were there too? When you see your friends posting pictures from a fun party and you weren't invited. It can hurt, right? That's called FOMO. But here's the thing. FOMO can make you feel anxious or even sad because you're not part of what others are doing. When you see these posts regularly, it can affect your mood and your real-life relationships. You might start questioning your worth, wondering why you weren't included. The more you see others having fun without you, the more FOMO can creep in and harm your self-esteem and overall happiness. Trap number 5, loss of meaningful connection. Consider this irony. We're more connected digitally than ever, yet many of us feel lonelier than before. Why is that? Well, the more time we spend on social media, the less we engage in deep, meaningful conversations with those around us. It's like having hundreds of friends online but struggling to have a genuine heart-to-heart talk with someone in person. A concerning trend is the rise in teen suicide rates following the widespread adoption of social media. As face-to-face connections declined, so did the mental well-being of many young people. This shows us that something important is slipping away. A study from UCLA shed light on this issue. It found that students who limit their use of social media tend to feel less isolated. Why? Because they're investing more time in real face-to-face interactions. The constant stream of notifications and the dopamine rush they bring can distract us from the real relationships that matter most. We find ourselves envious of the perfect lives we see online, rather than appreciating the imperfect but beautiful connections we have with loved ones around us. The fake reality of social media is damaging mental health and relationships. But by understanding how these sites manipulate us, we can reclaim what matters: real connections, authenticity, and inner purpose. If you found it helpful, please like and share this video. Leave a comment about how you plan to spend less time on social media. Your feedback is appreciated. I'll be posting more content soon about finding meaning offline. Subscribe now to stay updated. Time to close those tabs and start living.